libraries offered books and other information in print. Times have changed. These days, librarians are using more and more electronic resources. Let's meet a modern-day librarian. Hi, I'm Viviana.
Hi, Viviana. I'm June. Welcome to the library.
Thank you.
Let me show you around.
Okay, great.
I'm June Stockdale. I'm the Chief Librarian at the Nelson Public Library. The work of a librarian is fairly diverse. The most visible thing that we do is service to the public, helping people with using computers or helping children after school. In addition to that, we do a lot of programming. So we do programming for preschoolers, we do programming for babies, for teens, for tweens. For adults, we have author readings or educational programs. We do a lot of outreach into the community, so we go out to senior centers or we might do presentations at meetings of different groups. Then in addition to that, there's all of the technical things that happen behind the scenes, the cataloging of the books, website maintenance, the database maintenance, all of those kinds of things.
So tell me about your day-to-day.
Well, it depends on what size of community you're in. In a smaller community, you're going to be doing everything from checking books out to preparing the budgets. Whereas in a larger community, you're liable to be much more specialized. If you can imagine a collection of 100,000 books and one getting misfiled, you can imagine how important attention to detail is in a library. That component is important just in terms of the physical location of the books within a library. I started working in the public library first as a volunteer, then on the board, then a position came open and I resigned and applied for the position. And I ended up doing my library technology program online and then worked from that small library. I worked into progressively larger libraries. In order to become a professional librarian, you need to have an undergraduate degree and then pursue a Master of Library and Information Science. The other route that is available is the Library and Information Technology Diploma Program, and that gets you into the library world, and you can build up from there as well. Communication is extremely important because people come in and they don't always know what they want, and trying to drill down to exactly what it is people are looking for in their requests. Library work does tend to happen in shifts. We schedule people for 7 or 8 hour days. I spend most of my day working on a computer, doing a lot of communication via email. Checking the books in and out is all via computers, and that's a large part of what goes on in a library every single day. We had a card catalog where, there were thousands of cards that you had to file every day, and, by author, by subject, by title of the book, so that people could find them. To today's world, the online environment has significantly changed the way library service delivery is modeled today. There are a number of options for people entering into the library profession. You can work in a public library, and in a public library you can work anywhere from the customer service desk to delivering some of the programs. You can be a children's librarian, or you can work in technical services, or you could work in an academic library. I would suggest that if someone's interested in a library career, they maybe contact either a local college or university library or a public library and ask to speak to someone there and see if they would be willing to meet with you, maybe a chief librarian or someone from the Human Resources Department, and talk to you about what it's like to be a library worker in today's world.
What's your favorite part of the job?
Oh, my favorite part of the job is helping people find things, find information, make a difference in their lives.
June, thank you so much for showing me around today. I've spent so much time in libraries, but I've never known what you actually do. Thank you.
Well, you're very welcome. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
Bye-bye.
Once again, this is Career Trek, and I'm Viviana reminding you that this career could be yours. We'll see you again soon.